Good evening. I am Faye Woodhouse at the Portsmouth Public Library. And what I want to do is just to give you some instructions for how you can use your old books that you're discarding, or maybe you have a few at home, but there are always different projects that you can use with your books. Now, the first one I want to show you is a folded book. Okay, now I want to I did this one, and this is one that I can demonstrate, and you can do the same. It's very simple and very easy, and if you need to, you can go to your internet or YouTube and you can get a tutorial, and that will help you, give you different ideas for how you can do your book. Now, the first thing we want to do is to get a book that has about 300 to 400 pages, and you're going to find out that the project is very simple and easy. And what you can do, and you don't have to, but you can use your ruler and you can use your pencil to mark pages, and you can demonstrate or illustrate where you want to mark your pages, so that when you fold them, you will come out with something that looks a little bit like this. Now, there are various shapes. You can make letters, you can make animals, you can make heart shapes, all kinds of things that you can do with your book. Now, what I did was very simple. I went to my book, and they usually ask you to have a few pages in the front or the back, but what you're going to try to do is to take your pages and you're going to fold your page. You're going to mark maybe halfway with your ruler, and you're going to fold your page toward the spine or the middle of your book, and then you're going to put a crease in it like this. And then you're going to take the bottom portion of your page and you're going to fold that up, and you're going to, now what I wanted a crease or in mine, and I wanted a shorter page, so I took this bottom part and I still folded it toward the middle or the spine part of your book. Now mine, I took it halfway up, and so I'm going to fold these pages back, and I'm going to continue on with I can start from the bottom, which you will see, and still fold it to the spine, and press it down so that you have that crease there. And then you're going to take the top portion of your page, you can do it that way, and fold it down so that you will have it again. Now you're going to try to go the same direction, at least halfway your book, so that your pages will fall the same. Then you're going to turn it over, and you can do the same for the back portion. But when you finish, you're going to have, and it's going to take you about 2 or 3 hours. You can stop, you can start again, and then you can continue on. And when you finish with your finished product, it should look a lot like this. And you're going to be proud of yourself because you can use these to decorate or put up, and you can see how I did my pages when you look at it. And I did, and it took a little while to do this, but when I finished, this is what it looked like. Okay, this is one project you can do with your old books. And another one that you can do with your books, and this is called altered books. We have some of those we are trying to find some of the old books that you have with a hard backing. And you can take, if you have a cover on it, you can take that off so that you can decorate it. But we're going to make a jewelry box. Now, what I did, and I started this so that you can see what I did. With this one, this is going to be your jewelry box. And you're going to use your ruler, and you're going to have your ruler, I don't know why I didn't bring my ruler. You're going to have your ruler here and here for each corner so that you will have an equal box, okay? Now, once you get started, what you're going to do is you're going to use your pen to mark those pages, and I'm going to flip back a little bit. You can, once you use your ruler, you're going to mark your pages, and this is where you're going to want to cut your pages out. So I took my X-Acto knife, and I really like this one, and it has that sharp edge, so you have to be very careful that only responsible teens use this, or either your parent or whomever would like to you do this project. And all you do is you're going to only do a few pages at a time, because it only does about maybe 4 or 5 pages. So you're going to cut it across to the little line that you made, and you're going to go down.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut about 5 pages at a time, and we're going to use our ruler as a guide, and also it help us to keep our pages from bundling up. So we're going to cut straight down, move our ruler over so that it will still continue to hold it down, and we're going to cut across here. And make sure that your X-Acto knife cuts completely through so that your pages will be even and easy to take out. And then we're going to turn it over to the back side. And if you want to use a smaller ruler because you're at the spine, you're going to use this one. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to use your X-Acto knife, and you're going to come down to where you've drawn your line with your pencil or pen. I'm going to see if I cut it all the way through. Then you'll be able to lift these extra pages out, and hopefully they'll come out without it raveling. And you're going to take these and you're going to discard these. And you see that you have another portion to your jewelry box. And you can put this over. Now, you can use something, and they sometimes recommend a rubber band to kind of hold your pages, but I found out a rubber band did not hold it as well as I would like, so I use a clip. Now, this might be as deep as I want my jewelry box. You can carry it as deep as you like. So what you're going to do now is you will be gluing your pages together so that they won't slip. And I got a glue stick that I'm going to use, but you can use your glue. This is your glue. You can put it on a little plate, and you can use your brush in order to glue your pages down. Now, the brush, you will also want to, once you finish with gluing your pages down, you would like to use your brush to put a little paint on the edges of your book. And this is the way you're going to make your design, so that when you finish, all of your pages are going to be glued down inside and on the outside. Okay, so when you close it, no one will be able to see what you have inside. And you can decorate the outside portion of your book so that it will look very attractive. Okay, and this is just one other thing that you can do with your altered books.